and then whole time they backdoing you. That's the shit I
Baw'dhead.
can't respect. And that's what makes me get the fuck away from people. Don't
A
be
the
sitting around
fuck.
me like we
Amen.
fool, and then whole time I gotta watch you. Whole time you doing slick shit. Get the fuck away from me because I'm not gonna move like that with you. So why the fuck you doing that?
Get up in that little situation the other day because I was like, damn, we ain't when we get on that type of time. It's always, hey friend, and how you doing, and I care about you, keep pushing, and then you come out with some sideways shit. I'm like, damn, where that come from?
But it's a
Thank
lot
you
of
for
people
helping
that's
with the
not.
live goal. Thank you for helping with the live goal, y'all.
Thank y'all for the gifts. It's a lot of people that do that though, and I think, like I said, I've been pushed to my full limit. Like, and I hate that I've been pushed to my limit to where I'm at, to the point where I can't even deal with a motherfucker playing in my face. Like, you can't even, that playing shit, or is just TikTok shit and you gonna play in my face and play both sides and just for conversation. I don't even like that no more.
Feel like really how they feel. They be just
Exactly.
playing like
So
they playing
I'm
both
at a
sides.
point where I can't laugh it off no more. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't. I used to be able to just laugh it off. Now I can't, because motherfuckers done play with me so crazy in person before TikTok, that now shit that I would laugh off, like, oh, you just doing this shit for TikTok, I can't even play no more, because niggas is willing to do anything for TikTok now. Now I'm seeing motherfuckers is literally willing to do anything for TikTok, for views, for attention, for a storyline, for narrative, for attention, to be seen. I'm not willing to do that. A person is willing to do anything for TikTok and then blame it on, well, I mean, we on messy talk. Yeah, now you can't. No, now you can't. We can't play. No, you can't. I can't let you do that. Anything for TikTok and then blame it on, well, I mean, we on messy talk. Yeah, now you can't. No, now you can't. We can't play. No, you can't. I can't let you do that one thing no more. No, I can't
Thank you for
let you.
helping with the live goal. Thank you.
I can't let you do that with me. You could do it with somebody else, not with me no more. No.
And once you see that though, once you see that the way that these people move and anything for the app, like you could tell the pick anybody that pick and choose when they want to stand on something and when they don't want to stand on something. You gotta watch them anyway. You ain't loyal to nothing. And majority of the people on there bitch pick and choose.
Clock it.
They don't be the same across the board. Anytime you see somebody that'll rock with something, know what I'm saying, that's wrong and they know it's wrong, but because it's happening, it's not their favorite creator. You gotta watch them type of people. Cool. If they'll do it to that person, what make you think they won't do it to you?
Because they find the shit funny until it happens to them.
Hello.
Everybody on this app get they fucking turn, and when it's their turn, they whole fucking attitude switch the fuck up.
Now,
Child, you
now
better
they
put
want
some
to now they
bass in
want to
your
set
voice when you
fire.
say that shit.
They want to set fire to
Child.
the whole world, Blaze. They
The
want to
fucking
set
world
fire
tour.
to everything now when it's them. But you supposed to
Mm.
be able to let it. And but when they doing it to other people, it's just light. It ain't that deep. It's just content. It's just messy talk. Oh, I'm just responding. No, motherfucker. A whole lot of people do a whole lot of shit, and they nitpick and nitpick and nitpick. And then when you actually give them that energy that they deserve, they want to
Mm.
act like you started with them. No, bitch, you've been starting with me. You've been
Child.
that little shit that you've been doing for these past couple weeks, or that little shit that you were doing these past couple months that you tried to laugh off. It was, you gonna keep playing with me until I actually give you what you want, because you know I'm willing to give you what you want. And everybody else on Messy Talk may pretend like they don't know. Yeah, they'll pretend like they don't understand, but they see it, because when it's happening at the time, when if you're not responding immediately at that moment, they feel like you must don't think that it's that deep. So they'll just leave it alone. And their excuse is, well, I mean, it's messy talk. 1 minute they beefing, the next minute they cool. Baby, everybody ain't cool. Sometimes
Mm.
motherfuckers just gotta be cordial, because at the end of the day, this they bag. So I'm not gonna sit up here and do too much, because at the end of the day, we gonna get our bag regardless. And me knowing how to let go does not mean that we're friends. Me learning to let go does not mean that we're buddies, that we're cool, and we may not even be fully cordial. But you see a person who's letting it go because they're righteous in themselves, and I'm not saying on no religious shit, like righteous in themselves, because you don't get no blessings holding on to shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you see a motherfucker let some shit go, y'all assume, oh, they trying to kiss this person ass, or shit, they clearly you ain't got no problem with the motherfucker because no, I absolutely do have a problem.
But
But
have we
Find it
not
beefing.
witnessed people downfall holding on to grudges?
hello,
That's exactly what I was about to say. Where does that shit get you? I mean, I was beefing with people for 5 years on this app. It got me absolutely nowhere. As soon as I start beefing with them, let them be where the fuck they be. Look where I'm at.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Yeah, I told you that this shit.
You always gotta bring up some. Why you bringing up old shit, nigga? Why you bringing up old? I told you shit too, nigga.
Yeah. Nah, I just told you back then, nigga. You seem like you cool, you know what I'm saying? And you got hella talent with that editing, but your ass beefing with everybody for no goddamn reason. But
And like, once I let that shit go, got out of that darkness shit
nah,
with these
you actually just started
motherfuckers,
shining.
life been a whole lot better. I'm chilling while they over there
Man,
still
listen,
beefing with
Blaze getting
themselves.
ready to turn it up a notch on everybody. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. But nah, it really the app though. You just gotta look at it like this. This shit could be bigger than what it is, but motherfuckers don't even know how to make shit bigger.
All about the show. That's what we got going.
You look at if you look at how them streamer university niggas stick together, all them niggas.
Child, Blaze, what I've been
Shit with
saying.
the I
What
was
I've been
about to,
but
saying,
you know
Blaze.
what
What
though?
I've been saying.
But do y'all realize that
we putting the plan to
that's
work.
what I was hoping, and I think you know what, it just depends on who's doing it. Because for me, I've learned that as so long as I'm the one that's trying to do it or whatever the case may be, niggas not gonna go for it. So it takes somebody else. It's been too many times where we have seen. I could say the exact same thing another motherfucker said. Right? I didn't say it first. The other person repeat everything that I say, and they'll go with that person. So
To
Right.
take
That's
the wrong
because
people with you.
and
Because they got a
so
problem with the messaging.
That's the issue.
right,
You
and
can't
so
take everybody with you. I think
right,
it's
and
certain
so
motherfuckers you got to have on your team that got the same mindset and goals. The rest of these motherfuckers are content with being
Yeah, I
who
ain't
they
gonna
are on
hold you, but
TikTok.
Slim, he hit it on the nail. I might have to spin the block on Slim because he hit it exactly
uh,
on the nail.
but nah,
yeah.
the thing like anybody that don't like you and won't follow what you got going on, they not meant to go where you trying to go anyway. They really don't want to go where you trying to go. Bro, I was
Take
trying to
everybody with you, Slim. Everybody ain't built to come with you. They
when I was
content to where
pushing
they at.
people were saying that like I was trying to control people's platform. I really took a hustler's approach to this app. So like when I be giving people tips for trying to help them build their platform, it cause someday like right now I've been tired. If I ain't have so many motherfucking enemies, I'd still be able to remain relevant by going to every platform cause I don't want to host. You feel me? But you teach them how to get their money, so you know what I'm saying. Whenever you need them, how to build their shit, so when you need them, you can go ahead and
You
go
out
rest
here
on. You can
teaching the
lean on
wrong
them.
motherfuckers sometimes, man. You gotta
Some,
use your discernment.
The thing
sometimes it's
is
who you
though,
partner up with, man.
sometimes now the thing is now we getting to see everybody true colors. For the first couple of years, everybody was on this bitch being fake.
Talk about it.
Everybody was on this bitch being fake. Everybody was a
That's
six
real
figure
shit.
earner. Everybody was married, had the happy lives. Oh, I am a whole happy person. I'm healed. And now you starting to say, hey, motherfucker, how long you been up here judging motherfuckers for years about what they
So
doing and how they
so
doing
here's
shit,
the
but you
thing, Slim.
participate in the same energy.
Here's the
Yes.
thing. If you believe a motherfucker is perfect, that's on you. Ain't no perfect motherfucker out here. I came on this app telling people I'm a normal ass fucking person. Ain't nothing perfect about me.
I said the same shit. Motherfucker said I was trying to be perfect. Niggas said I was trying to be Mother Teresa because I just was calling out the
Child, I was told
hypocrisy.
I act like I ain't got no flaws.
Right. Apparently everybody act like they ain't got no flaws. And it's crazy to me because it's like, first of all, I can call out my flaws better than anybody else can because I know who I am. And I could clock me better than any of these bitches could ever clock me.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have to prove that shit. Like, y'all bitches ain't clocking me right. Let me go ahead and clock myself. And call out everything that I done did wrong, what I did, how I should have did it, all this shit. Motherfuckers don't like that. Because at that point, it gives these people on this side of TikTok nothing to talk about. When you been able to
Turn it to the
clock,
8 Mile.
hello, when you can clock yourself, oh, you think you better than motherfuckers. Now all of a sudden they think you have a God complex. Now they think that you think that you better than niggas. No, bitch. It's just the fact that I know me. You may not know you, but I know you may not know you, but I know you. Right now it's an issue because they don't now the goal is what they want is because you clock them so well. Now they're gonna nitpick at every little thing that you do. Bitch, you could have rubbed your nose too many times. Now you on that white girl. You could have sat up here. Girl, it don't matter what it is that you do. Any
Baw'dhead.
do. Any
They gonna be on my ass again.
literally.
So.
And it's because that you have clocked them so well. Now they're trying to find something wrong with you. They're trying to find the problem with you. And it's the fact that we done sat up here and said, bitch, oh, I know I ain't perfect. Bitch, I be fucking up. Sometimes I could be a hypocrite. Like, you could sit up here and be talking, and be like, you know what, I'm gonna be a hypocrite right real quick and say this. You already done clocked yourself. Them. Mm-hmm. Looking for something, sifting through with a fine tooth comb. Like, I gotta find something wrong with her. Damn, oh, that damn mole on her forehead, or oh, that damn wig. Oh, looking for something. That damn BBS. Damn, nigga.
So tell me, does that say more about you or them? That they gotta sit around waiting for you to make a mistake, thinking that they saying that you perfect, but as soon as you slip up one time, here they come all in droves.
Child, waiting a whole lot about something them. To go wrong.
Waiting.
I've seen it. Wait to hear your name in something.
Cause I'm not even gonna hold you. Just went through it. Motherfuckers was waiting, couldn't wait, can't wait. That says more about them than you. And guess what? When they do come out, give them no energy. And they'll go right back to where the fuck they came from.
One thing that I've learned, especially by watching all of y'all, because I gotta give y'all, each and every one of y'all flowers, Blaze, Bella, and Slim. When you're growing and you're learning from your mistakes, I don't understand why people hate on that so much when they see that you're growing. When they see that you're no longer triggered by certain shit. When they see that you're no longer responding to certain things. When you're growing, when your platform
I can tell you exactly why, Rozay, because you're proving their narratives to be wrong.
They gonna always
hate that when you can sit here and prove somebody's narrative that they keep trying to spin it on you and put on you day after fucking day, and you prove them wrong day after day. They hate it. That's why they sit around waiting for you to slip up.
That's the nature of toxic relationships, though. A toxic relationship, you can see like, all right, let me step back. I done did better. I done got good. You know what I'm saying? You try to revisit the relationship later. The motherfucker that you left the relationship with is only picking and prodding to see if the old person is gonna show back up. And then when they show back up, they gonna be like, nah, you ain't changed. Yeah, I did. I changed, but you did everything in that.
Bella just said that power.
I told you,
crazy nigga back at. Yeah, sometimes you gotta understand that just because I changed don't mean that I am not. That's not a part of who I am. I no longer display the ugly side. I started displaying the nicer side. But don't think that the ugly side can't resurface.
I'm not even giving them the satisfaction of that. I'm not even on that anymore. Like, I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. If I'm going to say I'm sitting here growing, that's what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm going to grow past all them fucking past bullshit that anybody or myself was in. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. So you're going to sit around and wait some more. And the fact that you sitting around waiting says more about your motherfucking obsession with me than any fucking thing.
The only other thing I gotta say is shit, I ain't canceling my ugly side. Fuck it, that motherfucker hand in hand, just know it's done.
Let me ask you this. Where has your ugly side gotten you though? Like, what benefit does it give you?
I'm gonna be real with you. I was popping harder when I was me and me. I was going viral, lives was doing good, everything was going
where did it get you? Where did it get you?
You want me to tell you what took me down? Was trying to change and trying to be positive and all of that shit. Then motherfuckers started targeting me. Then they started messing with you. When it was known that, hey, look, Slim gonna go the fuck off on you, you know what I'm saying, if you keep playing with him. Everybody, everywhere I went, I was respected, you know what I'm saying? And everybody, when I started doing that, I'm positive, I'm trying to change and go in a different direction. That's when they start coming for your head.
Attacking you.
Why you?
Well, okay, so hold on, Slim. So hold on. Look at it this way, Slim. We can indulge in the mess, but don't be the mess, if that makes sense. So you don't have to be the one crashing out. You can watch everybody else crash out though, because I'm literally, you're watching it happen. I'm not involved in none of the shit that goes on over here, but I do participate in a certain way because I kind of like showcase it a little
It's your
bit.
show.
So
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? So there is a way where you can still, you know what I mean? Because people want the mess. Let's keep it a being. They like the mess. They like the drama. But you have to learn to not be the mess. Don't be the drama. When you master how to do that, you're cool. That give them the mess. Just don't be a part of it.
Yeah, nah, me more so, I just really just know that if you say the wrong thing to me, I'm gonna fire your ass up. It ain't no more crazy than that. I'm just gonna fire you.
So after a while, Slim, doesn't that shit start to get on your nerves or take a little out of you? All that negativity, right? All that
I'll be
negativity
real
you
with
putting out
you.
in the atmosphere when it comes to your ugly side. I'm pretty sure that's why you wanted to go switch it up, right?
Nah. I started switching it up because I saw what I like, bro. One thing I do is I study platforms and I study the wave, right? At that time when we was doing this shit, everybody was trying to be this positive person. Know what I'm saying? And I was like, shit, I seen platforms that was thriving from it, but the parts that I started following out with people about it is I would see like hypocrisy in some of the shit that they were doing. And then I started pulling away, you know what I'm saying? But I still tried to remain on that positive shit when I was like, bro, whole time these
But
people
you
being
like
fake.
it's just like Bella just said. You could partake in the mess, but you don't have to be the mess. If you want to
Yeah.
partake in the negativity, but you don't have to be in the negativity.
Yeah.
It's a
But
balance to it, right? That's what
I
I've
really ain't
been
trying to
taught.
be a part of a mess like for real, bro. I'm a grown ass man, bro. Mess ain't always my shit. If I speak on some of the shit, which is why I probably never. That's why I don't be my opinion don't be welcome. Cause whenever I speak on it, bro, I'm trying to get down to the motherfucking meat and bones. Feel me? I'm not trying to sit here and play with all the fluff. Feel me? I'm trying to get to the point. Like, nah, this bullshit. We see this, that, and the
So my
third.
thing is this: why is it got to be you, bro? Let somebody else speak it. It ain't got to be you.
Sometimes it don't be nobody saying it. And
Again,
that's
Well, I ain't
at
gonna
some
hold
time
you.
and point, you gotta let God handle things, right?
See,
You
now
gotta
I'm
let
not
him
gonna
handle it.
hold you. I definitely understand a certain aspect of what Slim is saying because for me, I know what it looked like for me to not be defended when I should be defended, right?
I
And
do that on this app, so I'm with you on that.
right, so I know what it looked like. I know Blaze know what it looked like. I know Bella know what it looked like. We all on this panel know what it looked like for a person where you hear something and you like, see, a motherfucker should have spoke up for that, and they don't. But if it's somebody else, they speaking up. They going 10 toes back, right? They going hard because for them, they feel like, well, that's a fan favorite. They ain't gonna do too much with that person. There are certain people who are just easy targets, and we've seen that. And it doesn't matter what some people. It don't matter what they do. They're just an easy target. At one point, Blaze was an extremely easy target. He's not as easy as he was before. Bella used to be an extremely easy target. She's no longer as easy as she was before. But for me,
Wow.
I ain't gonna hold you. There ain't
Do you
nobody,
still feel like you're
ain't
a
nobody
target?
batting for me and Slim like that. It's not happening, and we've grown to understand that. I ain't crying about it. It is what it is. We just move the fuck around because niggas pick and choose what they like and who they like and whatever the case may be. No matter if we have a lot to give and have a lot to offer. Because one thing about it, I can't sit up here and cap. Slim has a brilliant fucking mind. That nigga's very creative, especially with this content shit. But niggas did their best to make it to where nobody ever come in there and really support him like he deserves. And
Oh,
even
nah, I ain't gonna lie to
and
you, Rozay.
what's crazy is niggas have said worse shit. Niggas have done worse shit. Ain't nobody better than nobody at this point. Everybody done said almost everyone has said the most egregious shit. But at the
But
end of the
that,
day, they don't give a fuck no more. You know why? Because at the end of the day, they'll attack the person that they feel like can surpass them. And if they feel
Now
like they
that's a
can
word.
now and once they feel like this person has a potential to surpass, I can see their potential. I see that they should be at a certain level. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep them down. I know
but look
that
though,
because I personally go through it.
Baw'dhead.
I know for
I'm
a fact I go through this shit actively, not past tense, not used to. I actively go through that shit.
as much as and this gonna sound like me on my soldier boy shit, but this is truth. Um, as many times I done rebuilt my platform, I'll be real with you. Messy Talk is the lightest opposition I'd never win against. Blaze, what? And you know it yourself, nigga. Genty going against Genty, I speak, Aunt Karen, and all of them. They was a force to be reckoned with. Messy Talk really ain't that. I just kind of fell back. You know what I'm saying? On the strength of like I saw where my mind was going, and I needed to work on some shit with myself and get some shit right on my end. The counseling part, bro, all you gotta do is just start posting content and just keep that shit consistent. The same way when the shit happened in 2023 and I had to rebuild, I've constantly rebuilt. It just, shit, nigga got tired of rebuilding. It ain't hard. So
See, my thing is this, Slim. I learned how to stop living in the darkness with them people. Somebody got to break that cycle. Once you break that cycle, you'll feel like a whole new damn man.
They are
it was off shit I had to get together. So that's why I like been real far back.
Can't speak to whatever going on off there. I'm talking about when it comes to
on the app, I was bleeding on the app. That's how I was going through shit off the app and bleeding on the app, and that's why I was like that. But I really don't give a fuck no more. That shit, most of the shit, once you realize who people are and how they are, man, you no longer let that shit bother you. That's why when motherfuckers, they bring up something, if you recap some shit that I was going through, you don't see me pop up. I don't give a fuck to respond. I said everything that need to be said.
Psalms 100 said, I've heard some people are tracking how much creators are making. They do. And they can come into this motherfucker and do it right now. They can literally come in here, hit the daily, and see if you've even touched the top 80% or the top 99% and see, oh, they ain't making no motherfucking money. Let me go ahead and get up out of here. They'll do that. And some of them have access to, I think, like agency, whatever the fuck.
So my thing is this. If I'm spending time trying to track somebody else's pockets, then what's going in my pockets?
But wait, there's more. For me, motherfuckers was tracking me so hard. Like I said, they reported all my CAs. They reported every last one because they couldn't track my cash apps. And I had got to a point where I was like, hey, I ain't got to send no gifts. Run that CA down. And everybody who's been around for 2 years knows. Anytime I hit the live button, you hear ching, ching, you hear the cash app going off. And they couldn't track that. And because a motherfucker couldn't track that, they started reporting it because they can't track it. They started hating. Because all this shit is based on how much money they can say, oh, well, I'm making more money than this person. Or y'all motherfuckers, not a new thing. Y'all ain't making no money. If it ain't making no money, it don't make no sense. Everybody on this bitch has been saying the same shit. But the difference is everybody's not willing to do certain shit just to get to the bag. Everybody's not willing to go there. Everybody's not willing.
The motherfuckers that you need to be cutting off because I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to get to this bag, right? If that's the goal, right? If you ain't trying to get to this bag, what the fuck are you need to be around me for? Because you slowing me down.
Yeah, look, my mom is saying we only threw gifts for battles. We would only send CAs. That's all it was. When I'm live like this, y'all send to the CA. I don't need no damn gifts on this. Only when we
was like Slim said, sitting around you to take your fucking ideas and put them off to the next platform. So
energy
Slim hit that shit on the nail.
Energy vampires. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't host like panels when I first, because I already knew a lot of these motherfuckers are sitting here they not trying to help me elevate my platform. They trying to latch onto the platform. I see that with the first motherfucker with that damn towel, a bitch latched onto my platform, wasn't trying to elevate shit. First time I ever experienced that. Latched onto the platform trying to steal people's support. First time I ever seen that shit happen to me. Because I usually don't let motherfuckers up. I don't let people, not too much. I don't do too much. I've always been a one-woman show. I don't need nobody else. I genuinely don't need no fucking panel. Some people, that's their shit. That's their content. Ain't nothing wrong with that. For me, my mouth is enough. My mouth will keep it. I can keep the engagement. I'm entertaining enough, I believe. So I never needed no panel. You could come up for a couple seconds, say your piece, and then you get the fuck on. Drop your ass down to the comments. This is my shit. That's how I used to run it. And there were people who was upset about that. When they realized they can't come sit in your box and just ride it, no conversation. Now, it's one thing to entertain it and be a part of said conversation. It's another to completely just ride that motherfucker just so you can have attention. Just to say, oh, I was in this motherfucker supporting. Bitch ass nigga, that ain't support. I'm sorry. Supporting is you engage in the conversation. You're adding value to the conversation. Not sitting your ass on the panel thinking that you high and mighty. That's crazy business.
That's the reason I was saying a lot of the stuff y'all were talking about in the beginning, y'all should take off at. Because the brainstorming, I ain't doing that live. Me and Bella brainstorm behind the scenes and then bring it to that. If you want to copy that and after that, oh well. I mean, we really can't do nothing about that. But all that speaking shit on the app, y'all not gonna beat me to my ideas.
It wouldn't matter though, Blaze.
Yeah,
And
everything gets copied, right? But I'm still gonna be the first one.
days when you gotta,
Yeah.
y'all gonna have to talk to Bella on the back end so she can break it down for you.
Right.
It does not, with me, it does not matter.
Mm-hmm.
It really does not matter. A motherfucker will copy me verbatim and just call it something else.
Oh yeah,
It'll be verbatim.
I definitely
And
agree.
they'll go, mind you, they'll go into another platform and they'll build their platform off of the hatred of me. Build that shit up and be like, you know what, that person does it better than Rozay, when Rozay the one who started it. There wouldn't be no better than nobody if I didn't start it. The credit that I get is they do it better than Rozay.
Watch this though, Rozay.
Still gonna be the bullshit, but your name's still attached to it.
My
right?
name's still attached on that motherfucker.
That's all that matters at that point. I mean, it's really nothing you can do about and somebody copying it, but your name still attached to it.
And that shit that for some reason people think that that's flattery until y'all have a motherfucker copy you verbatim.
Child copied you, and then when you decided, like, yeah, I'm not going to move a certain way, shitted on you, and just took everything that you was doing and named it their own. I've witnessed that in real time.
Hello.
But the thing
I think everybody up here
you gotta
has.
look at that as a you gotta look at that.
Or Bella, clock this shit. When I wouldn't go against you, a motherfucker took my shit.
Man, you knew where I was
Even
going.
harder. Okay.
You knew where I was going. You knew where I was going.
Though, if you know, look though, Rozay, because you did this meet Taurus to Taurus real quick, bro. The one thing we know how to do is reinvent. Like, go ahead and steal it. I promise you're not gonna be able to keep up. Man, there's so much shit I can say that the motherfuckers that stole from and did this and did that with it, and they'll be like, oh, nah, he just on this Soldier Boy shit again. I don't even give a fuck about it no more. Like, just keep up at this point. Now I see that every time I do something, it's gonna get copied. Fuck it. While I'm letting while y'all think y'all catching on to this, I'm finna switch it up and do something different. So you're not gonna be able to keep switching it up, and then you're gonna start to look like a motherfucking copycat because you're doing everything that I'm doing.
Stay woke.
All you got to do is just stay 10 steps ahead.
Man, they don't care. Slim, they don't give a care.
At the end of the day, Rozay.
You look like a copycat to me, and that's all that matters to me. You look like a copycat to me. But the rest of these motherfuckers, their want to fit in, because these are the same motherfuckers that will beg somebody to unblock them out of a space that clearly they're not wanted in, right? These are the kind of people that we're dealing with. People who beg a person to be unblocked so they can sit into a space where they're not wanted and weren't missed. These are the people that we're dealing with. So when
I use this as an example.
It doesn't matter to them whether a person is being copied, whether a person is mimicking you, because at this point, that mimicking shit is not flattering. It doesn't make me feel, oh, you just love me so much. No, that shit don't feel good. When a motherfucker copy
No, it just feels like you're trying to take what I'm doing to move me the fuck out the way.
Exactly. You're trying to move me out the way. It's one thing, and it's one thing for a person to copy and then give you your credit. Right? You copywritten. When a motherfucker go ahead and have to give you your credit, that's one thing. But they're not giving you your credit at all. They're shitting on you. And then in the midst of shitting on you, well, your